This one is our remote camera security system. This is very cool. What this does is it enables you to have a bunch of linked cameras that are attached to the security console, and from that console you can access any of the cameras, and from those cameras you can actually activate doors, activate generators, manage your turrets, or even command your dynos through whistles. And that will be any camera that's connected to that console. The range is pretty absurd. You can cover a large area per camera network. And this will essentially just give you an ability to keep an eye on everything around you and also interact with a lot of the things that you might need to interact with while checking up on stuff.
People are saying it's mainly for PvP again or something.
No, this is definitely not only for PvP. As a PvE aspect, I mean, you can always be checking on what the newest dino tames are out there without actually having to go fly out there if you just get a camera in a high spot. It can also just be a great way to keep an eye on your own base, your own security, or even, as a RP side of things, you can also talk through the camera, so you can have it as your front door camera and talk through visitors and make sure that they're safe before entering. There's a lot of different ways you can use it for sure. It's definitely not just PvP. Nothing we make is fully PvP focused. A lot of it tends to balance towards PvP because that's a lot of what our game is fighting and building and taming. But that's all PvP aspects.
Yeah. Is it, so, again, I guess in a couple questions, is it like a motion detected or what do we?
No, you have to actually activate the cameras. You just have to go access the console, and then you can switch through any camera in your network. And from there, you'll have that camera's perspective, and you can look around fully. People that see these cameras, they'll be able to tell which one is active, if one is active or is inactive. So it'll be kind of hard to keep an eye on someone without them knowing that you're watching, unless you have it pretty well hidden, pretty well placed that they don't see it, which I'm sure a lot of our players would have no problem finding those areas.
There was a lot of really positive feedback on this, a lot of comments about like what we've been asking for, and like, holy crap, what a great quality of life edition. And this is just something we want to iterate on, especially just moving forward, is that a lot of things here are just like that. They're quality of life, or things that generally we've wanted to do. And it's we're now finally heading in that direction. And Gen 2 is just shaping out to be like the penultimate thing of just
improving the game or filling a hole in gameplay that we felt needed to be filled.
Right.
We're I guess the two big objectives for what we were doing when we planned out all the items, all the creatures, the areas even.
Gotcha. And here, let me let you read some comments if there's anything else that you sort of just want to expand on potentially, but aesthetically, this is one of my more favorite ones, I'd say. But I like the idea of just having a security system in general. Plus, it saves the time of traveling.
Yeah, it definitely saves you time with traveling. You don't have to travel anywhere. You have to go there once to place a camera, and then from there on out, you go to your console and you can travel through all those areas. Will it stick to dinos? No, it won't stick to dinos that I know of, just because that is a very costly thing to do.
And incredibly OP.
Not necessarily so OP. Just
a moving security system? Oh, thanks. Let's see. And this is also our reveal number 5, I believe, right?
This is, 5?
Yeah, because we did...
Yeah, 5, because we started the first reveal at 11.
Yep. I was like, oh, I guess I could just do the math backwards. That's also an option.
Actually, counting is hard.
It's been tough. It's been tough in the last few hours. But you are good to swap back.